It's me. HATMAN'S log 14.6.39. 1. A nice hat today. I discovered yesterday that a favourite toy of mine when I was a child was a small rubber thing, probably about, I don't know, 3, maybe 4 inches high, if that. And it was a mouse in a tennis outfit, throwing a ball up in the air and about to hit a tennis ball with a tennis racket. His name was Topo Gigio. For the life of me, I always thought he was Mexican. Thus the hat. I swear to God. Then I found out yesterday that he's Italian. I was wrong. So, yeah, that was one learning point. And then the realisation that I've been wrong many times in the past. So, yeah. An interesting day yesterday, and a hat, lovely. Anyway, yesterday I had a conversation with Connor, and my son, and he reminded me of a debate, I suppose, we had over Brexit. And he asked me my views, boom, and I went into one. Blah, 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 blah. And he said, after the rant, he goes, okay, fine, it's all well and good moaning, complaining and ranting, but he said, what would you do if you were in charge? I didn't know. I had absolutely no idea. Because I understood both sides of the argument. And I understood from each side's perspective why they were right. But when he asked me what I would do, I didn't know, because I knew I'd probably be wrong. So I told him, I have no idea. And he said, well, ranting's ranting without any purpose. What's that for? And I thought, oh, okay. But ranting and arguments and Brexit, you know, it's the same with all conflicts. You get two sides. There's two sides to an argument. There's two sides to a row. There's two sides into a conflict that leads to a battle that leads to war. And both those sides, they firmly believe they're in the right. They both believe it. So where do you go from that? I don't know. I mean, I'm worried about where we are as a society and where we're going as a species, because I don't know. I just don't know what we're going to do. I know there's many things that are going on that are wrong, but what are we going to do? See, if you got two people in a room, it wouldn't take a lot from any of us to get those two to start falling out, to look for faults, to get a bit of peer pressure going, and to just spread rumours, whatever. And you could get them towards violence or a violent act very, very quickly. It could be even a violent thought. That would be really hard. But the trick for me, I think, is if you could get two people in the room, and this is much harder, and encourage them to love each other. Just love each other. That's really hard. But wow, what if we did that? Martin Luther King said, we must discover the power of love. So I'm going to think now and imagine about what the world would be like if love was the currency. It was the currency, the only thing that mattered. And on that way, I'd know it would lead to a new world. HATMAN out.